streets, and the streets are telling me that Naruto got Byakugan power. Hold on, what's going on? Wait, no, what? So apparently, when you have a certain power inside your body for a long period of time, it doesn't go away all the way, if you know what I mean. Like, for example, Madara still had his Susanoo abilities. Even without his eyes, he still had Susanoo abilities. So I'm guessing if we're going down this route, you know, because this was said before. This is not nothing new. This is nothing new that we haven't heard before. So, being that Sasuke lost his Rinnegan, I'm pretty confident that he still has his abilities from his Rinnegan, even though he don't got the eye. And who could make him a new eye? The only man in the village who's capable of creating BS like that, and that's probably Orochimaru. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know, because I haven't been reading the manga, because Boruto, to me, is kind of mid. So, alright. I know the manga's better than the anime, but whatever. So, the only person who could probably create a new eye for Sasuke is Orochimaru. That's what I'm thinking. So, the whole Naruto with the Byakugan powers, I don't even understand how he even has that. He's not even a Hyuga. The only Hyugas are Boruto and Himawari. So, what are we doing? What is this? What the freak is going on? I don't know. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and if you like content like this, because I don't know what's going on anymore. I've been keeping my ears to the streets, and this is what the streets are telling me. Let's get to it.
Naruto and Sasuke are going to get new powers. They have to. Naruto already informed us of his new Sage mode without Kurama. But what if I told you he also practiced in mastering the Byakugan?
How? What type of... They pulling stuff out their ass now. Sorry for cursing. What are we... You're not a Hyuga. How? That doesn't make sense. Make it make sense. It's not added. The math is not mathing up. Chat.
I have no knowledge of any of this.
Me!
And Boruto chapter 73 tells us that Sasuke still has part of his Rinnegan powers.
This is so bizarre.
That's right, people. Boruto chapter 73 has taken another step into setting up the 5th Shinobi War, which leaves Naruto and Sasuke no choice but to take on technology to defeat the impeding threat of Code and Amado that plan to destroy the entire planet.
Oh, hell.
Now, where the freak are they gonna go if they destroy Hamado? Oh, I knew that man was sus. I knew he was sus. I knew it since day one. I don't know what he's plotting because I haven't been keeping up with the manga, but I knew he was sus. You can't trust him.
The peace Naruto and Sasuke fought for is long gone, and the only way to stop Code is for them
What the fuck is that?
Power of, you guessed it, anime bullshit science.
Shut the fuck up.
Science is the strongest weapon in Boruto now, where it can make you become as powerful as an Otsutsuki alien god if you let it. The dilemma is that Naruto has to find a way to contain this aspect of society via his selfless ideals that is Ninshu. Remember the religion that Hagoromo preached with chakra? Boruto chapter 73 begins with Shikamaru telling Team 7 a story recap. I mean it. He straight out reads them the last chapter for the first 20 pages, informing them of everything that everyone in the anime balls deep community already knows. He informs them of their brand new mission. You'll never guess what it is. To sub to Ida's OnlyFans. Yay!
What?
Past, Boruto and Kawaki, like the Jinchuriki of the past, are treated like nuclear weapons. They are a huge asset or threat to any nation of the world. So Shikamaru explains why their mission is very delicate to the future of everyone living. Due to being fully Otsutsuki, they aren't affected by Ida's captivating ability, meaning they can live together with her, Amado, and Damien to watch over them so that nothing sussy-wussy happens. However, I highly doubt that Ida, a horny 18-year-old girl I'd say, and Kawaki, a horny 14-year-old boy, won't do anything sussy.
Hey, That's sexual assault on her part. He is a minor, and she is a grown woman. Sexual assault. Are we okay with this? What's going on?
You know what I mean?
Aha.
While Shikamaru summarizes our monthly Boruto reviews, which tells me, yes, even Shikamaru has the notification bell on for our channel being a Chad, so why haven't you? Do it, please? Ida is overhearing everything using her Senragon and turned into a goddamn tomato, or tomato as I would say it, with the thought of being in the same room as Kawaki. Ida is so madly in love with Kawaki that she deems it fatal to herself. Things get so heated to the point of waking up her little brother because of how loud her heart is. Sarada intervenes and tells the two that they're going to live with her to keep a check on her behavior and stop Ida from pulling any
Hey, the plot is looking kind of immaculate. Hold on. How it's not like this in the anime. I guess because this is way far ahead. The plot is looking peak. It's looking really good right now. Hold on. Let me go read the last couple of chapters. I think I stopped off at 68 or 67. One of those two. I think 61. I'm not entirely sure. It's been a minute.
shenanigans. Shikamaru agrees and further adds that it is important to maintain a good relationship with Ida so that Code doesn't end up becoming a problem, as they can use her Senragon powers to keep a 24/7 surveillance on him. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Shikamaru is really pimping Kawaki for the sake of world peace.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
As
Yeah.
Shikamaru explains, the fate of the entire village rests on Kawaki's shoulders. And, let's pause for a second, please. Let's see how that works out. Oh, great!
Oh yeah, the shit still the village still gets the village somehow gets destroyed still. We're trying to piece. It's been what, a cool 5 years since the story started, since 2017. It's been a cool 5 years, bro. I was 20 at the time. Now I'm 25, about to be 26. Still trying to figure out when we gonna set up this long ass plot.
You can't make this shit up. Yeah, I love Boruto.
Ha!
Chapter 73 continues, where he states he doesn't get why Ida just doesn't choose any other guy besides him. She must be stupid. So, the next few chapters are definitely going to be really funny. Boruto has been given the mission to intermediate their dates and make them fall in love with each other. He has entered Love Island, people. It's a reality TV program, as the rest of Team 7 will watch on a daily basis on TV to see how things transpire.
But I want to ask you guys a question. You're a fan of anime and manga, right? You probably want to get your hands on some of these awesome Japanese goods for
Hey, I don't care about none of that, my boy.
Island. For example, in Boruto chapter 73, it's revealed that this whole thing is actually serving as a contingency for Kawaki and Boruto not losing their shit again. Shikamaru is trying to kill two birds with one stone by forcing all of the dangerous unknowns into one room. Later down the line, this intention will be exposed and serve as a foreshadowing for Kawaki and Boruto's reaction, where Amado, along with Momoshiki, will take advantage over this situation, as it was foreshadowed in Boruto chapter 72 when Momoshiki stated to Boruto that his prophecy will come true and is just around the corner. And Amado is heavily highlighted in that chapter that he plays a vital role in that prophecy coming true, where Boruto will lose everything. In fact, at this very moment, Kawaki senses Momoshiki within Boruto. Kawaki's reaction surprises him, showcasing how far gone Boruto is that he's not detecting the lingering presence of Momoshiki. Momoshiki stated to Boruto in chapter 72 that once he has given up on hope and on living, that's the moment he would take over his body and life, becoming evil and using his face to destroy the world. Even Sasuke, who is on the roof and is far away from the scene, is able to sense the sinister intention of Momoshiki Otsutsuki. Sasuke Sasuke comments this feeling is similar to that day, thinking back to chapter 10 of the manga, where Sasuke with his Rinnegan was able to see Momoshiki's interaction with Boruto, where he first stated his prophecy. But you're probably thinking, wait, ABD, how? Didn't this man get nerfed to the ground? How can he still sense Momoshiki? Well, Sasuke is nerfed, kind of. But not actually. Let me explain. Welcome to my class, everyone. Let's cue the music. Firstly, it is possible for Sasuke to have at least some of his Rinnegan powers. In Naruto, simply losing an eye doesn't actually mean that you lost its powers. What I mean is that when a certain type of chakra flows throughout your body for a long time, it can't just go out. For example, even though Shukaku was extracted out of Gaara, he didn't lose his ability to manipulate sand. This is obviously a different case for Naruto, as he had burnt up all of Kuruma's chakra, pretty much erasing his existence for at least a few centuries before he respawns. But let's take a look at a few more examples that are about dojutsu so that this makes more sense to you. Shisui was able to use his Susanoo even after Danzo took one of his eyes. Likewise, Itachi during his final fight against Sasuke, we can see him using the Susanoo even though he had become blind and his eyes were pale white instead of having the Sharingan's pattern. The best example would be Madara Uchiha, who could access the Preta palm even though his Rinnegan had basically fallen out like 5 minutes ago, and he activated his Susanoo without any eyes. All of this explains why Sasuke was still able to sense Momoshiki, as some of his Rinnegan's chakra still remains, and it would be especially strong because he is Indra's reincarnation and was blessed by Hagoromo himself. If someone like Amado was allowed to research this Rinnegan chakra, I'm almost 100% sure that the former Kara scientist can recreate another one. The Boruto manga has tried to be consistent with its theme, revolving around natural and artificial strength and growth, with Naruto and Sasuke looking at them as only tools to help society, whereas some view them strictly negatively or positively. Even in the canon, Sasuke Shinden, the teacher's star pupil novel, Sasuke made a point that scientific tools aren't inherently bad. He even stated this in the manga to Boruto and Team 7. It all comes down to how someone uses it, which Boruto understands through his interactions with characters like Owl and Delta. According to Sasuke, the newer era of shinobi need to have both scientific and traditional ninja prowess to become the best versions of themselves. He refuses to get a new arm and a new eye. Even after the fight against Ishiki in the anime, my man straight up says a ninja deals with the cards that they are dealt. Huh? Sasuke?
That don't make no sense.
Orochimaru is the first person to truly experiment over human genetics successfully and has an infamous resume of making the weirdest shit known to mankind. As if his curse marks and their users weren't enough, this guy created Mitsuki. In fact, hundreds of Mitsuki that can replace the current one. He has to gain true consciousness and free will. Orochimaru's artificial child is literally the greatest creation in the world of Naruto. This man managed to create a human who is strong enough to take down Otsutsuki, has his own will and understanding of the world, and having an infinite amount of abilities that benefit him to become Boruto's moon. So, Sasuke can get his Rinnegan, or at the very least, something similar in powers from Orochimaru fairly easily. But, will he? Let me know what you think in the comment section below.
Don't get me hope.
Sasuke has already embraced his new philosophy that he
I just want to know, where does this man get this Byakugan from? Where, how does he get that? Where and how?
preaches to Boruto, for example. Remember in the fight against Ishiki, he used a smoke bomb that blocks the Byakugan's vision, which played a monumental role in saving the goddamn planet. But no, getting back his OP dojutsu to save the world isn't fair. It's of Naruto. He is a man of culture and principles. He doesn't mind dabbling in advanced technology, from his Hashirama arm to even his Byakugan.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Yes, in the latest Boruto novels, Naruto has used dojutsu thanks to Orochimaru. This book is...
Oh, this man gave him a Byakugan. He said, "Alright, my boy, you don't got Nine Tails chakra no more, and I'm pretty sure you don't got them other tail beasts chakra like that, like how you used to. I mean, I'm pretty sure that you still got some of it. You don't got all of it. But I would just gift you a Byakugan. That's crazy."
Is called Naruto Uzumaki and the Spiral Destiny, approved by Masashi Kishimoto himself. In fact, I did a video covering this book 3 years ago regarding Naruto's assassination and illness that was killing him, a similar disease the Sage of Six Path Hagoromo suffered from. Yes, I've been covering Naruto and Boruto content for almost 8 years on YouTube. And I do it for you because you don't want to. But today, I would like to cover...
Nah, you ain't wrong, ABD, yeah. I'm not going to sit here and do all of that. But I'm going to sit here and give my opinions when the stuff arrives. That's when I'm going to come through and you be like, oh, that's what you mean. Okay, got you.
For the novel, which showcases Orochimaru giving Naruto the Byakugan, as it heavily ties into the theme of technology being explored currently in the manga. Hinata lets Orochimaru in their house, without worrying about his possible danger because of the good relationship between their sons. Yeah. Orochimaru wants to propose to Naruto to become the first tester for his latest invention, a pair of glasses that are able to replicate dojutsu. He stored Hinata's Byakugan in the glasses earlier during his visit, meaning that now, wearing those glasses and pressing a switch, Naruto can activate and deactivate the Byakugan vision. Hinata cannot use hers when this function is on.
Oh, that kind of sucks. So now she's assed out, though. What made Hinata strong was the fact that she could use that. Now she can't when he activates it. I thought it was like some contact lenses where he could just like, okay, you got some contacts, put them boys on, you can use the Byakugan. That's dope. Or I thought he somehow created a Byakugan. And just said, all right, boom. Created Byakugan, here you go. If that's the case, he could have just gave Sasuke a new Rinnegan. He could have gave Sasuke 2 Rinnegans that worked like a normal one.
Naruto tries the glasses, but his brain is rapidly overflown with too much visual input, so he has to switch them off. Now, I know some of you, if you had these glasses, like, imagine you switch that shit on thinking, oh, yeah, I'm gonna see naked women and be a spy like Jiraiya. Or, if you're like me, I will actually train to become stronger, of course.
Facts.
Anyways, whilst Naruto is using the Byakugan, thanks to taking Hinata's via this technology, she cannot use her dojutsu. In the last couple of years, the technique of separating the ninjutsu from the caster has rapidly developed. The pioneer in this field was Katasuke, the inventor of the scientific ninja tool. However, the use of Kekkei Genkai Jutsu was said to have been very difficult to reproduce, almost impossible to wield with ordinary shinobi unless it was used in the form of a scientific ninja tool. Throughout the Boruto novels that I know that you are not reading, there's many stories involving tail beast pills or Sharingan pills to give their ninjas extra power. But Orochimaru is built different because he's ahead of the curve, where his goggles allow ninjas to share their Kekkei Genkai with each other, therefore implying that Naruto and Sasuke can be buffed via these developments. However, since Orochimaru's technology is still in the beta phase, it requires more time to refine. Naruto using the Byakugan had an overflow of visual input, so much so that his brain couldn't keep up with the dojutsu in the first test.
Which means that he's not meant for this. This is what Hinata has to go through every time she uses it. But her brain is built for it. His brain ain't built for it. Therefore, it's not gonna work.
He was able to see everything and instantly used the Hyuga-kan ability for himself with its 360 vision. Orochimaru leaves the glasses with Naruto so that he can train his Byakugan, but notices that he quickly gets exhausted due to the chakra problem that was causing his death, similar to Hagoromo. But because Naruto never gives up, he tries to get accustomed to the Byakugan by using Neji's journal that Hinata kept. Neji Hyuga wrote significant detail whilst he was a child on how to master the Byakugan, which explains why he did in Naruto Part 1 without training, being a prodigy of his clan. Naruto learned that the key is not wasting time focusing on every single intercept.
Watch this. I can show you how to get the sweetest deals online when you shop from major retailers like Amazon and Target. You can drop prices
Possession of the pathway system, but instead on its entirety, trying to prevent the opponent's next attack. In theory, we know from our previous Boruto videos that Amado has used Katasuke and Orochimaru's technology to help create Kara members to propel them to Otsutsuki level power. Orochimaru created the Shin clones, which had Mangekyo Sharingan. He even created Mitsuki, able to fight Otsutsuki. Like, for God's sake, Orochimaru is immortal. He says it himself as a joke to Naruto in the series, man. So, there's no wonder why Boruto chapter 35 refers back to Orochimaru regarding the strength of Thousand Seal, as his research told him it's from the Sage of Six Path Hagoromo era. This tells us that Orochimaru plays a pivotal role via Mitsuki and his technology to help Naruto against the bigger threat that is coming right now at their doorstep. They are nerfed, but they need to prepare for the 5th Shinobi World War as it's about to begin. So besides the fact that the plot doesn't want them to become more powerful, it won't make sense for them to not take up this offer. These Byakugan goggles also fit the narrative of Boruto perfectly, as it was stated that the story of Boruto will be a deep dive into whether or not technology is good or bad for society. This is why Amado is being set up as the antagonist of the series, as he is the antithesis of the way of shinobi that Naruto is building. They are not tools, but humans that strive for the greater good. This is a clear duality between Naruto's team and Amado's. Amado's philosophy is the opposite, where he even stated to Code that pride and other concepts are nothing but meaningless, therefore making him a good villain in terms of writing purposes. He has clearly shown that with the creation of Kashin Koji, creating a clone of the beloved Jiraiya without any second thought, permission, or care about the effects it will have on others, such as Naruto, it's a perfect personification of how evil Amado is. He will destroy everything at the cost of getting what he desires. At the end of the day, Amado uses Kashin Koji as a tool, something Naruto worked so hard to abolish in the shinobi way. But the way the narrative of Boruto approaches the topic is completely biased. We have seen them try to create a balanced argument and a compelling story in moments, like how Naruto used technology against Boruto in their sparring session, and how Boruto used technology to defeat Owl. But this has not been something we have seen much since. It's always the villains using technology and making technology look bad. However, Naruto and Sasuke using it for themselves to make...
Now, see, here's my thing on this subject, right? I don't think there's any bad. It's just two opposing sides. Like, villains feel like they're right, while Naruto and the good guys feel like what they're doing is right, or protecting what they need to protect, right? So it's like two opposing sides. Good and bad is a contract that was made by us. So I deeply feel like good and bad does not exist in this terms, because they got a goal that they want to reach and they feel like it's good, right? Naruto has a goal that he wants to reach and he feels like what he's doing is good. So it's like, you know, so Naruto and the shinobi and all of the Konoha could be the villains for who we know. Feel me? That's how I see it.
Themselves stronger, it will be a perfect example of how it can be used correctly to maintain world peace, rather than having the story nerf them even further. Alright guys, you are up to date on Boruto's story now. You should watch this video regarding Boruto and Kawaki and their dojutsu to make sense of Boruto chapter 73.
Alright, y'all, that was that video. That was actually really interesting, which I have to but I have to actually go ahead and read the manga, because the manga is fire. The manga is fire, bro. So I definitely have to go ahead and sit there and read it. Also, Nier Automata is coming out with anime this February or this January. So you know I'm hyped. Also, Bleach is coming back 2 days after my birthday. So October 10th, Bleach is coming right back after like 12 years or so. That's lit. Also, Chainsaw Man is coming out. That's also lit. It's a lot of cool anime coming out, bro. Tekken had an anime. It's been really good being an anime fan, y'all. So if you guys would like more content, you know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button for your boy. It's been your boy Soup, and we're out of here, y'all. Peace.